Okay, welcome back. We are out here another probably over 100-degree day, which is awesome, working out in the heat. But we are here, I'll show you guys in a minute. We've got the subfloor started, we're finishing up the blocking, but we did run into an issue with the columns. So I will let you guys know the issue that we ran into and how we're gonna have to fix it. But we are making some good progress, and so I'll update you guys and show you guys where we're at. So here we are. Like I showed you guys the other day, we've got this end column in, we've got the double column in, but we don't have any of our crawl space columns in. We still have just the temporary support under the steel beam, and we don't have the other columns that are supposed to go in over here at this end of the house. So what happened was we have the same manufacturer that did that made the steel beams for us and drilled all the holes is the same manufacturer that did the columns. It sounds like they came from two different locations, so the left hand wasn't talking to the right hand, and even though they had the same structural details to go off of, they did not drill the holes for the plates that connect the columns to the beams in the right locations. So the beam, it sounds like, is right and has the correct measurements for the locations for the holes, but the columns are 2 inches different overall, and so that's not going to work. So it sounds like we're going to have to, today's Sunday, so we're going to have to talk to them tomorrow and have them remake all of the columns except for these two, because these are the only two, well, and this far end. The far end goes into the foundation, so we don't have to worry about the connection because it doesn't connect to the steel beam. So that one we can put in, but there should be another 2 columns here, and then the 3 columns in the crawl space underneath. They're gonna have to remake. So hopefully it doesn't delay us too much, and they can get those done fairly quickly and brought out so that we can install those. So you want to explain what you're doing and how you're doing it?
Well, because we have cantilevers, sometimes we have two and sometimes even 3 I-joists, and so I have to cut special ones, and then these aren't the straightest things in the world. It's going to bend and trim and bow, and so I'm having to do a few special cuts. But it's just basically to maintain these at a certain spacing so that they don't wobble back and forth and wiggle, so that we don't get squeaky floors and that type of thing.
Yeah, and I have issues with the finish, the floor finish coming apart or cracking or anything like that. So these pieces here at this end are glued down and nailed in, it looks like, or at least some of them. And then this blocking is going in right now, and so we just got to keep blocking, and then we can put in the subfloor and just kind of avoid where we have to put in the columns until we can get those columns back. So making progress, hitting a few snags in the road, but we're getting there. And hopefully sometime this week we'll have the new columns with the correct hole locations in the plates so that we can attach those to the beam. As you can see, our awesome working crane. That's how we've been setting the columns, and we'll continue to use it as we have to move some big things around and making some good progress.